I feel like I had something I was about to say and I don't even remember what it was. Because I was looking at something else and I'm just like, okay, whatever, I guess. So, trying to think. No, I don't think there is. Okay, let me switch over them. I was about to say, I don't know if there was something I was missing first before switching over to here, but I don't think there is. I guess, like, theoretically I could, like, pin the AI message again. Actually, I should probably just do that anyway. But there you go, pin. Manually unpin or end the stream. There we go. They're feeling better today, I hope. Depends on how you define feeling better. I think my throat might be better today, but otherwise, no, absolutely not. So I don't think I'll have an issue talking, at least, is basically what I'm getting at. But also, hey there, how's it going? On your end, at least. Also, before I actually start a run, I want to... Actually, both of these... I don't think it matters which one I use, because I don't think Clan Creator actually changes based off of difficulty. The only reason why I'm like, you know what, let me look at the legend one is because it's like, if somehow it does, this is on the correct difficulty that I need. But yeah, it's like, you know what, let me actually practice this first before starting a run, because I know that there was the last time that I was doing runs of this where I accidentally was like behind a phase, so I was moving people incorrectly at a point. Okay, that's fine. First phase I'm not concerned about outside of Nishida. It's everything after that. Or actually, I guess last phase I'm also not concerned about because of the fact that, I think she didn't speed a bit here. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 1, 3, 2. Perfect. I think Nishida... Yes, Nishida should be optimally placed right now. Perfect, yes, he is. Okay, so Nishida, now that he is done, needs to be... Okay, game ended the thing before I could do it. Nishida needs to be here, number 3 needs to be here, 5 needs to be here. Oh, and 4 also needs to be in the way, actually. Okay, I'm gonna need someone to chase them down. Yeah, that's not good if they are doing that. Yeah, also not good if it's a B rank. Okay. Immediate priority, you. There. Perfect. That's better. And then final round, everyone just speeds what's the top anyway. So some shitty wave 3, but otherwise that's pretty much what you want. Okay, so Unit 4 actually does also need to move from Wave 3. For some reason I thought you just left them alone. Oh, bad. A rank, boo. Yeah. Okay, so 3, okay. Let's see, 3 is supposed to already be up at the top. Yeah, I was gonna say, right? I think wave 5 I don't actually have much of an issue with, because outside of, I guess, maybe like Majima pushing someone back with his spin attack, more often than not, everyone already does fine there. I think it's wave 3 right now that I need to actually like focus on. In wave 2, if I accidentally put Nishida in the wrong spot, but I've been putting him correctly the last few times, so I don't think it should be much of an issue. Yeah. I also like that load is like right in your settings menu on this one, so it's just like, yeah, no, just reload the file if you want to practice it again. I think I'll do like, well, I guess it depends. If this goes well, I might just leave it as like this is the last practice round, but otherwise, might do one other one after this. Helps if I don't move my thing incorrectly. And Nishida needs to be like about here, basically. So yes, it doesn't matter, he's not gonna move from where he is. Hi, DB #1 fan here. Hey there, Ghost, how's it going? Good, Nishida's properly sorted. Oh. Nishida can go there, okay. I didn't quite get the chance to move Unit 3 or 4 and 5, but that's fine. Move, sir. Please, thank you. I think 2 and 3 are supposed to get upgraded there. Good shit. It's a little slow moving people there, but that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, last wave I almost never seem to have an issue with. Even if it like takes me a few seconds to move people. Oh, ow, that hurts. Okay, I shouldn't do that. Don't do... Yeah. Note to self, don't... No moving. We're staying as still as humanly possible, I say, knowing I have to move my hands. Hands and arms, probably, even. One more cutscene? One more cutscene. Yep. Yeah, I think that'll be fun, actually. If I lose time during the run because of playing creator, well, fuck playing creator, I guess. Also, yeah, kind of funny thing, unrelated to playing creator or this in general. Because one of the things I was doing earlier was, cleaning hard drive space on the one that I used to record stuff on, which includes streams. And I happened to be looking through stuff that like was not streams where I'm like, can I just like get rid of this because I'm probably not going to use it again or something. And I found like a run that I did of side order, specifically of like the first climb category. And it's like, oh, okay, interesting. Just kind of casually go through the video and it's like, oh, whatever this was, there was a PB at least at the time. And I was like, surely I must have beaten this time if it's sitting here on my hard drive, like, in this specific spot. And then it's like, no, actually, I didn't, ever. Because it was a run that I did on the OG Switch and not Switch 2, so it's like, yeah, no. It's faster than the time that I have on SRC right now for that, and it's like, oh, I should probably move that elsewhere for now then, in case, just so I can like double check, like, why didn't I submit this? It's just like, yeah, no, that should have theoretically been uploaded to YouTube and submitted to the side order leaderboards. Because I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's gonna be any point where I'd be running side order again on the OG Switch, so it's like... If that's literally the fastest time that I have, and I can confirm that it is, because it matches what's on my splits, but with that version, it's like... Yeah, no, that should be set aside and probably, like, double-checked, like, why didn't I submit this? And if there's literally no reason for it, it's like, yeah, go fucking upload that later, dumbass. Please and thank you. Because, yeah. Oh. Oh. I was about to be like, wait, why is this flashing yellow? But the... Yeah, one of the things I was doing to try to clear space is I was moving stuff from the drives that I have, like, those recordings on, and I was specifically moving it to my server PC. I didn't realize that it finished moving some of the stuff that I had set earlier to move. Which means I probably should not have the current set of stuff that's paused, like actually paused, but whatever. I can just let it continue moving shit after stream, it's fine. I think the main thing is I wanted to make sure that there was enough space where it's like if I'm recording stream today, it's not gonna do what it did yesterday where like, you know, a little over an hour in, OBS is like, yeah, you don't have enough room to keep recording. So, cutting recording off, hehe. Even though, I was gonna say in this case, I don't think I need it, but then I'm like, no, actually I would. Because K2 does have at least one thing that can get muted on Twitch, so it's like, in the case that that happens, at least if there's a local recording, I can just cut from that. I say that knowing that I cut now from local recordings anyway, just to be safe. I was about to say, where do I need to go? But it is actually continue. This one, right? Yes. Yes, because that was just touched today. I guess this also should have made it obvious that that's the file to use because of the fact that there's an autosave that's like very recent. Also realizing though, I don't have the autosave anymore from Osaka Castle, because what would have been maybe a good idea too is to like practice that on legend difficulty before starting. But oh well, that's fine. You'll also be unable to use continuous. It's called load and autosave video game. Please. Okay. At least I also started my timer correctly this time. So I think I started it. I think last time I started it after, like very shortly after clearing that prompt. Anyway, let's see how well this goes. I'm sorry, we don't need to know the plot of Yakuza Kiwami. Especially don't need to watch those cutscenes with the flashbang filter. Perfect, okay. Good enough. Good enough, but that's probably more so because of me doing the heavy attack. Nice. Okay. I wasn't actually expecting to take out 2 there. I have to wait a second, and I think, yes I did. I was like, I think I did actually go into the game settings and change it so that L3 is the switch to first person view button instead of R3. Just because L3 is what it is on later games, so I was like, it should probably match up. Okay, well, second tutorial also went pretty well. So off we go to the third one. I actually wish it would snow. Whoever that person is, ban them. No. We do not do snow here. Get that the fuck out of here. I only just realized someone says that now. Shirt I'm banned. Do you want it to snow right now? Snow? Yes, snow. Love to see snow again, so yes. Well, then yes, theoretically I guess you are. Also, I don't understand why it makes you wait until that guy is, like, burning alive. I'm banned, alright, I'll leave. I just fucking hate snow. Just like, nah. Okay, I don't know why I tried to heavy attack him. Light attack would have been fine. I'm big dumb. It's fine. Everyone here is the Wolverines. Not getting much anymore. Okay. I mean, I would say you're lucky personally, but I don't know what 106 is in Celsius, but yeah, that part I would say is not lucky. This is in the annoying half-melted heavy phase. Hmm. But yeah, snow. I would say you're lucky if you're not getting snow.
Huh?
42 speed is considered low. Interesting. Yeah, that's death temperature. So, icky on that part.
What the?
That's the problem. It's like snow here is usually we'll either get frozen over or it'll be like slush. So it's like, no thank you.
Huh?
Also just made me realize, so I don't even know what the temperature is today. Excuse me, man. Thank you. I was like, I do not need to get stopped and get into a fight there. Excuse me. Excuse me, people. That's fine. They're not gonna catch me in time. They can't catch me. Too fast. This is... yeah, I have to run first and then it will give me the cutscene. I like that there's two of the same NPC model, like, running in the same direction. There we go. Go in my nice little corner. How the fuck did I save a second? I would think it would be more likely to have saved time in chapter 1 than chapter 2, but okay. Whatever you say, video game. Very strong confused moment. I think this is one of the points where things change. Also, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter, you can do first person here or not. was gonna say, because the second you go through those doors, the game's gonna knock you to first person anyway. Just go and run around in a circle, it's fine. I'm actually not gonna pull out the magic katana here. Because of the fact that since this is already legend, these guys are gonna hit me for harder than they should be normally. So yeah, I was gonna say I'm basically hoping that because of stuff like that, I just get knocked down. Okay, good. I was like, please tell me that's the last guy. Very nice. That was very rude, sir. I actually don't think I need to stab those guys. I'm pretty sure attacking normally is fine. I was gonna say, Tani's probably not gonna be close enough for me to actually take him out. He never is. Never is, and it's very disappointing. That is the wrong door to hit there. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, okay. I can just attack normally. I don't know why I thought you couldn't. Damn it. Okay, well at least I readjusted myself to get the door correctly. Time to go shoot everyone down here. I was like, there's someone kinda in that area. Just had to look at the minimap real quick to see where the fuck they were. Hello, Yuji. I almost went and hit circle like a dumbass, which would have been very funny. Anyway, goodbye, Ryuji. I like that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not concerned at this point in the run. It's literally going to be later parts that I'm like, uh-oh. I'm out here, peace. Okay, so I do need to be careful of fight spawns. Which makes you think I probably should not be first person. I think I first person this actually anyway. Despite that. Some fight spawn anyway. Or if there is, it's gonna be like up there at the intersection. Yep, that's exactly where it is. Dude, too slow. Haha. It's also one enemy, so it doesn't matter. Right, you can't. No, no cutscene. I'm skipping that. Excuse me, dudes. Oh Jesus. that text box coming up there is not good. Excuse me. Just because it means Cowdy's dying faster than I want her to. I realize part of that is because of me bumping into people, but still. If I don't get the second text box, I'm gonna be fine with it. Okay, I did not. Oh, my break time. Also, like how an NPC is just like being Santa must be a tough job, and it's like, yeah, probably. Unless I guess you get... actually no, even that would probably be annoying. Depending on the type of people that come in. I was gonna say, unless you happen to be a Santa where the only people you see are pets. Or people's pets, even. Because I don't know if a lot of places do it. I do know that there's at least one store here around Christmas time where they will actually have someone like dressed as Santa actually at like a pet store. And you can bring your pet in, type of thing. Also, yeah, we gotta stare at this poor employee. Just stare a hole into his soul. I don't know why I had a moment thinking like, wait, is the other front fan of my PC getting fucked? But no, it's still running normally. It's also very funny to know why one of my front fans is not working anymore. Because I forget how long it was now. I think it was like a month or two ago. I took like my whole PC kind of apart in a way. Or at least case-wise. Damn it. Let me buy the damn thing. I took the case apart at least. And cleaned it basically as well as I could. I don't like where that fight spawn is. Oh, wait, that's not a fight spawn, I'm stupid. And I was basically just cleaning the whole thing out of like dust, funny hair, etc. And I realized like the top fan that's like at the front of the case literally doesn't work because it's not actually attached to the thing properly. And it's like, yeah, I don't have a way to reattach that, so rip. Just basically at some point I should probably replace it. I just am kind of like meh.
Ah?
Oh. I was gonna say I should not be first person there because I'm pretty sure that will actually fuck with trying to talk to Jonka.
Oi.
Now I can leave. There should be a fight spawn around here somewhere. I don't want to take my chances. I think there was one literally right beside the taxi.
Ah?
Apparently I don't know what direction to run in today. That's what I'm learning. Scuffed run. Solely because of not knowing how directions work. Anyway, sir, please give cat. Thank you. That fight spawn's walking away, so I actually should be safe. I still like the guy, it's just like, ah! Even when you come back to him with the actual, like, pile that you need to get into the building.
Oi.
Also, I don't know what it says, because I guess this is like a twofold issue of, A, the idea of learning OG2 in general, even if it's only on easy difficulty rather than normal, but also just the fact that I'm like, you know what, I'm actually curious, because I've been wondering for a while if you can even, like, finish a playthrough of the game on the Wii U version. And I'm just like, the easiest way to probably do that is to probably just speedrun it. But I'm like, do I want to learn OG2 though? Because then it's like, I end up being in the position where it's like I do end up running every single game that has Hayashi as a boss you can fight. And there's a part of me that's like, I don't know if I want that. Granted, I could also just play through it casually too, but I'm also just like, maybe, maybe not, who knows. But yeah, I think that's just been something I've been kind of wondering though. Oh, yes, please open with that one up. Something I've been wondering though, just in general, just because of the fact that, like, I think I mentioned before, I was trying to, like, go through the audio files in it. And for some reason, OG2's, when I, like, try to open it, it's like, yeah, this is corrupted. So it makes me wonder if you can actually finish the game on that version. Whereas OG1, it's like you can look through them all, no problem. Who are you, Pete? Or Koyuki even. Just like, nah, I'm sorry, you're left on your own there. Get my 450,000 yen. Actually, I guess it's technically less than that, because you have to pay, Koyuki and the other two. All these guys are here getting the best customer service of being absolutely fucking ignored. But to be fair, I also have to wonder if that's something I want to try to do on stream or if I want to do it off stream. As much as there's a part of me that thinks it would be funny to do it on stream. It's also a part of me too though, so it's like I should probably go back to OG1 at some point. Especially if I'm inclined to like submit it to stuff, because I don't think I've touched New Game Plus since like around May of last year, and I think any percent's been like even longer than that. Also should probably... I was like, I was looking at the main monitor of mine, and I was like, there's windows that are like very clearly not minimized that I'm like, these should probably be knocked down. And I just forgot to actually minimize them earlier. It's mostly just folder windows, but yeah. I was gonna say, I think this is not going to save time. Yeah, baby. Plus 6 seconds for lack of directional awareness. In trying to probably skip a cutscene, then it's like, yeah, you can't skip this. Please stop trying to. This is the one time where I can ignore fight spawns, because there's going to be a cutscene that despawns them anyway. Hi, dudes! That's cool. Goodbye. Which is like case in point. I also should probably go back to any percent of this at some point too. Especially if I'm now using the PS5 version, because like I do have a run that I did on this version, but it was like late last year. Almost made it through the door pretty okay. Ended up running into the wall. It's fine. But yeah, like I do know I did a any percent run on this version before, because I was just curious to see like what the time difference would be. But I'm also pretty sure you can do better than the time that I actually got, so... Okay, where is my fight spawn? There should be one here. Okay, apparently... Oh, they're literally right in front of the store. I don't give a shit then. Actually, in front of the store? I don't know why I keep thinking yes, it's not the default option. Not only in front of the store, they were walking away from it, so it's like, yeah, I got basically a free pass. Also, what I was gonna say is I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can do better than what I got any percent-wise on this, because I think I had like a... It's like 2 hours, 6 minutes and something that I had when I did it. I'm pretty sure you could probably knock a couple of minutes or so at least off of it. And we are not gonna do that training. Right, I forgot that. Yeah, Tamura, sure. Hi Tamura, I do not want to talk to you. Just as it is an OG one. I'd say also the same as Kiwami, but you kind of can't skip them in that. So it's really, what the fuck did I get stuck on? But that's fine. I just noticed that that spot there is cut off. Interesting. Oh, right, I think I have a bunch of junk in my inventory right now because of me working on achievement-related shit. So I just noticed the first item in, like, my main inventory is not just a standard healing item. It's also very funny because I've been poking away at it, the completion list stuff off stream. Gonna wait till the QT passes. And pretty much all that's left is either Haruka's requests or minigame specific stuff. Because, yeah, Haruka's requests is the only thing left in the adventure tab. Oh, sorry, actually I also need to still make 100 million yen through Cabaret Club. But I'm like less than 20 million off, so probably literally only have to do it like 2 to 3 more times tops to actually get that achievement, or get that completion list item done. And it's literally otherwise, yeah, just a bunch of minigame stuff, including, you know, getting 1,000 points in a bunch of games that I fucking suck at. I think the only ones that I've cleared where it's like get X amount of points in them are Blackjack and Mahjong. Everything else is like, nope. And I think Mahjong was more so by accident more than anything. Okay, let's see how this goes. Number 4 goes here, number 5 goes here, Nishida goes about here-ish. Start. And if I fucked up Nishida's positioning, well, this whole thing goes to shit. Very nice. Nope, Nishida's pretty decently placed. Hell yeah. Oh. Ended before I could actually do what I was trying to do. I think I was also supposed to raise these two up one. But I don't think anyone gets put up to here, or gets put up levels here. Yeah, that was a pretty fucking clean ass fan creator section. Jesus. So I'm pretty sure that's full S ranks. Let's fucking go. I don't know why, I'm just like, damn, every time like that section actually goes well. Also, RIP to that guardrail thingy. Yeah, man, just casually save 37 seconds in chapter 5. Don't worry about it. I was like, what the fuck? How even? Okay, I need to go to Theater Alley. Not Theater Avenue, Theater Alley. Yes. Yeah. I guess that also makes up for me being directionally challenged earlier. Just say, yeah, here you go. All your time saved in chapter 5. Fight spawn, no fight spawn. Buddy, chill. You can cutscene skip that one, you cannot cutscene skip the rest. Anyway, off we go to the Amano building. I was gonna say, yeah, shouldn't have a text message yet. That's next chapter. Okay, I need to get rid of them. Oops. I was gonna say, could you please look at the damn vending machine? Excuse me.
Huh? Huh?
I'm trying to heavy attack because of him being a bit further away, but that's fine. I should have actually just pulled out the gun and shot him. That is a fight spawn down there. I'm just gonna preemptively get rid of them. Excuse me, dudes. It should be on the sidewalk, right? Oh, well, behind the sidewalk. They're behind the taxi, kind of on the sidewalk, even. It's hard. Somehow I guess the QTE correctly for once, so it's like, probably it's gonna be the X button. Lo and behold. Oh yeah, right, I gotta be careful in gun hallway here. No! That actually missed the timing? Interesting. Okay, they didn't take as much off of me though as I was thinking that they would, so that's fine, at least. Should've just popped that combo partway through, it's fine. There we go. You I am kind of concerned about, and these guys, I need this. Thank you, game, for not hitting the door. No door hit for me, it's findable. Because I literally have nothing else I can do there. I just literally am forced to wait for him to wake his ass up. Okay, wait a hot second here. Okay. I keep trying to attack him too early, and it basically results in my attack going through him. Wait, I forgot I'm still technically counted as being in a fight right now. I was trying to hold down the X button to run. You know what, I'm kind of surprised I guess it makes some sense, but I'm kind of surprised that they didn't make their HP go down faster on Legend. So it seems like the type of thing that would happen. But it's like, no, it's the same as it is on easy. Okay, avoid all of the cops. There's a purple one off to my right. That's a cop right there coming towards me, so I need to not go the way I was about to walk. Good shit. Beautiful. Hey there, how's it going? Also, yeah, I forgot, that's also something too that would be funny. I guess one reason to maybe learn OG2 is the fact that you can like skip through half of this by just literally deciding, yeah, you know what, we're gonna take the back, like, towards Theater Alley route. And then hope I don't get caught by cops. Because I think in OG2, if you get caught twice, the third time counts as a game over. I do know that there's at least some amount of time so you can get caught and it's like shrug, but after a while it's like no. Good yourself has run coming along. Run is going pretty decently okay. I am so-so. Throat is doing better, rest of self, no. But I'd argue it's more just bad timing more than anything, so. Nice fight spawn. I could tell that they were a fight spawn without even looking at the minimap. Just the way that a couple of the guys in the group were like appearing. Who's going to be the one that breaks out of Feel the Heat today? It is gonna be him, probably. Yep. Che is unaffected, Kim... sorry, Che was affected, Kim is unaffected. He's sort of doing better, thanks. Yeah. Unfortunately the problem that has started is just like, yeah, I can't do anything really about it, so... Nice fight spawn there. It's... I can see it's an evolution of me, so I'm just like, yeah, okay. Anyway. Just keep going towards the bar, it's fine. Oh, I just realized going to cooking kill, I might need to heal. Okay, that's gonna lose me time for the two guys that had HP left separating. Because usually they stay together, so I can just kill them on the second combo. This is an area trigger, so I do not give a shit about fights. Hey there, middle, how's it going? Very funny to me to have the first redeemed when it's like, I think there's like 3 other people who could have taken it. Oh right, I forgot. I don't know if anyone has a way that they are able to check this to verify if this is actually the case or not. I think the issue I had with watch streaks not showing up properly should now be fixed. And if it is fixed, it was actually an issue with StreamerBot. It wasn't an issue with the script that I have. It's only being the first person in chat. Oh, this is fucking Hayashi. Speaking of characters we fucking hate. Hayashi, bleh. 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 No fight spawn, interesting. Yeah. Don't annoy me, sir.
ここの50階だ。エレベーターは向こうだ。そう。
Okay, because this is legend, I do actually believe I need to have this active. That's fine. Oh. I'll be able to tell if, yeah, if that guy pops up, that tells me I'm good. I want this man gone ASAP. Delete this man at a distance. I just realized, am I doing this faster than normal? Yeah, because usually I think that... You know what, it's fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, based on where the music is, I'm pretty sure that's faster than normal. Also, yeah, I think to be safe, I might heal like a tiny bit before going token kill. I don't know if I trust Kiryu's current HP value to survive properly. If it was in Legend difficulty, I'd just be like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. But because it is, I think the heal might be the way to go. I'll do it once I'm in there, though. Hi, guys! Bye, guys. I half expected the fight to actually trigger, not for them to just be chasing me the whole time. Also, yeah, I still don't understand why it's specifically just token kill where your photon blade gets like hella shiny and sparkly. That's my fault for not being close enough. Excuse me, sir. Also should have clarified, it's not the early rooms in this I'm also worried about, it's the later ones. The one where you have the 3 gun guys in the back, or at least 2 of them. Though getting stabbed a bunch also doesn't help. Take the gun out real quick. Thank you. Goodbye, sir. There we go. Damn it. I was hoping he'd hit the door with his body. Or like the door hit the would count for both. These guys I'm not concerned about because Gun Guy usually doesn't separate enough from everyone else. Yeah. Hey, look at that! I did actually save time. I wasn't actually losing it when I was like, oh wait, Hayashi seems like he's going quite faster than normal. I don't know if that's actually where the entirety of that time save is from, but it's just like, no, actually, yeah, it was actually fucking legit. Nice. It is a fight spawn. This is not the Legacy version, so I can't just run. I really hate that that's actually an instance where if this was not the remastered version, if this was Legacy, I would have just ran. It's like, yeah, you're not gonna get me into the fight far enough for me to give a shit. Let's see how much work Daigo does in this fight. Also, Hashimoto from Chapter 2 is back. And now he's got a sword. Daigo did basically nothing. As per usual. Actually, I guess that's a lie. I think he did actually hit the last guy like once, but it did like basically no fucking damage. Anyway. Go find Majima, skip cutscenes, and go back to Tojo headquarters. Excuse me, dudes. Excuse me, lady. And then be careful to not kill everyone too quickly. Oh, everyone is dead. Yeah. I thought for a second someone was actually still alive. Ah, bad. That is because of me hitting the circle button too many times. It's the only reason why Kiryu does that weird, like, just swing the sword around wildly attack is if you hit circle. Hey, Shindo. just automatically skip his first two phases. And then pull my gun out and run after him. I also don't even need the drink active at this point. Shindo? Shindo? Did I break the game? Oh wait, never mind, I know why I was fucking up. That's time lost though, for that. Because you shouldn't have to get that close to Shindo to shoot him. You should be able to shoot him from far away. My adventures with Superman. Have fun. But yeah, that was entirely my bad. I realized it. I didn't realize until too late I was holding down the wrong button. But I'm also very confused, so I was like, wait a minute. None of them hit Shindo still. Shrug. Anyway. Yeah, it was like, that is very easy time loss for that. Lost 7 seconds, because you're dumb to shoot correctly. GG. Oh, right, yeah, this is sub-stories of chapter. This is K2's equivalent of chapter 6 in the first game. Or K2 and OG2 even. I say, Taxi Theater Avenue, not Theater Alley. I don't remember if it was Legend or Easy that I did Theater Alley on recently. Just because if you taxi to Theater Avenue, you automatically get thrown into the cutscene. If you go to Theater Alley, you have to actually walk, like, right way into Theater Square for the cutscene to start. Also, let's see if the game wants to be mean or not. If there's a fight spawn in the alleyway, I have to save and load. There is not. They are on the other side. And also by the entrance of Togenkyo. I feel bad that I was muted there because I'm just like, the second I saw Kiryu bounce into the door, I'm just like, okay. Trying to not laugh because it's like, yeah, nah, that getting stopped by the door is generally not good. Anyway, back to Champion District. Excuse me, dudes. Fight spawns on the side of the street. But where's the fight spawn in here? Oh, fuck me. This is gonna be really pushing it. She's like, yeah, no, we good. That feels like the game shouldn't have let me do that, but fuck it. I'll take the win. I should be inside of Million Tower getting a call. Yep. Okay, in this case I do have to be careful of the fight spawn. If they want to follow me, that's fine, but yeah. I can't actually get into a fight because this isn't an area trigger. I like the second I got on the stairs, the game automatically knocked me out of first person. Because I don't think I hit my control stick hard enough for that. Go in here. Talk to her, leave ASAP, thank you. Main thing is generally if you're entering a place that has a door that can close, the faster you can leave before the door closes behind you, the better. That's a... oh, it's literally one enemy, that's even more funny. I was about to be like, yeah, okay, cool fight spawn, don't care. And then see it's just one, it's like, oh, that's even better, because yeah, they're not catching up to me. And then next thing is an area trigger, so at this point it doesn't matter if I get into a fight. Also, shit, I'm gonna have to remember in chapter 12, the Gulf sub-story is now actually active. So I can't just, like, do a straight shot out of the Gulf Center, I have to actually go towards my left now. Two, three, five? Five. And literally just run until you that bench. So you don't have to actually be right beside him. And I should be left at the South Shofukucho taxi. Yep. I'm gonna go to Southwest Shofukucho instead. And going to Yotsudere Kaikan. And apparently gets stuck on the stairs? What the fuck? Surely I'm not the only one who just saw that, right? Like, Kiryu's reaction was if there was actually something blocking him on the stairs. And it's like, I don't think that's how stairs work, buddy. Oh, okay, yeah, I think it might have been Legend difficulty I did what I mentioned on then. Like, taxi to Theater Alley instead of Theater Avenue. Because otherwise I'm like, I don't know how the fuck I saved 13 seconds of time. That's the only thing that comes to mind that would save that much time. Walk forward. Skip twice, and off we go. I was thinking guide and taxi list. This isn't too far, but it's further than I want. It's further than I want, and there's now. I have to deal with this sub-story early. Damn. Okay, well, that's something I don't have to do in chapter 12 now. That's my bad. Anyway, I need to talk to this guy. Well, that means chapter 12 has free time save, but it also means that it will be a fake ass gold. Potentially. Because, yeah, that Opitarian sub-story is supposed to be chapter 12, not chapter 11. Oh, 110, 100, 109. Let me in. Thank you.
Hmm?
5824. Great, that's a text skip.
Oi.
Yeah, it's like I'm not getting to pull me on time to have that fight spawn go away. Because this is a... Yeah, interact trigger. I can't actually just use it as a area trigger. Actually, that also means chapter 11, this one is gonna lose time for that sub-story. Now I can actually go here. So I do need to go here for the guy I need to find. He's sitting in front of lmao, right here. Damn, you lose that much time for doing the sub-story in the wrong spot. But yeah, I was gonna say it's probably gonna counterbalance though, because yeah, chapter 12, I don't have to do that sub-story now. Which is like, yeah. I got 3 more cutscenes. 1, 2, 3. First person. First person, and there's no point in me holding the X button because Kiryu can't run. Actually, I say that, and it's also like I shouldn't actually be looking at Kiryu's point of view. I should be looking at the minimap to move. Which I don't know how many people actually do that for this, but it's like I'm already in first person, so I can't actually see Kiryu himself. And I find it easier to look at the minimap and like look at the indicator there. Excuse me, dude. Get out of my fucking way. Also shows you where all the NPCs are too. Both the enemy ones and the standard ones. I need you the fuck out of my way, buddy! There! It kind of sucks because I had no way to actually go around him because he was too close to both of those fight spawns. And then yeah. This is me doing the sub-story earlier. Run down here and now taxi is just free. Taxi is free. I'm gonna knock myself out of first person for a second. Oh yeah, I think Legend difficulty was also where I fucked up with this guy. I think I got into a fight before him. Yeah, I have to go to this side now to get out. If I hadn't done all sub-stories on the file that I was using for this, it'd be like whatever, but yeah. Yeah! No, it went away too fast. I was like, I need to. This is an interrupt trigger, so I need to not be in a fight. I was trying to go towards those vending machines to get rid of them. Okay, Kurokawa is fine to use some magic kana on. Esaki is not.
Oi.
Did I? Yeah, never mind, I can check that later. I don't trust that fight spawn. I was gonna say, did I hit tab too many times on my notes? Because it's like I just basically have the same notes that I have from New Game Plus, but I added stuff for Legend difficulty, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that's indented more than that should be. Okay, and I do know that this autosaves right here. Yeah, this is the little autosave icon right there. So, worst case scenario, dying in Osaka Castle again, it's like, yeah. Okay, so at least I got Kineda properly. Now, are these guys gonna be obnoxious as fuck or no? Because I find these two ninjas here the ones that give me the most trouble. And everyone else I'm just gonna shoot. I realize it's 2 shots to kill them on Legend, but I kinda don't give a shit. Just like, nah, it hits them easier. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna go in like this, but be very fucking careful. I thought I got that guy. Apparently I didn't. I didn't get this guy over here either. Jesus. Okay. No death in Osaka Castle, thank fuck. All is good in the world. I mean, nothing's stopping you from doing so. Kineda, please stop. Oh wait, yeah, never mind. There's a cutscene before next fight, I'm stupid. Yeah, okay, now that I see how the gun thing works in Legend difficulty, it's like, okay, yeah, don't use extreme heat. That was scary. 2 good runs so far, or no? I don't think I'd be able to answer that until after this fight is done. Because this would be the easier way for me to tell what the hell I have right now for time save. I am gonna have to also go back through my splits and double check what my best time is for chapter 12. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I was like, how is it like 3 minutes? Because I'm like, I know some of that is because of me accidentally doing the Etsuko sub-story in chapter 11. But then it's like, oh wait, yeah, part of that is literally because I didn't fucking die. Goes to show how much time you can save if you just don't fucking die. Forehead. And then yeah, it's supposed to be there at this point, so that's fine. Imagine getting a 153 in legend difficulty for this, Jesus. Oh wait, yeah, let's go to the taxi. I don't know why that amuses me though, just like, yeah, you didn't die, congratulations, here's 3 minutes time save. Self-worship for the show, please. I need to be towards the bottom of the map, not the middle-ish-y. I didn't get the dude going like... Huh.
Nani?
It would be very funny to have, at some point, someone redeem the Nani. Redeem at the time that happens. Just have it overlap, because it is exactly that one. Three cutscenes. Three cutscenes, go to Steru. I don't really know how the fuck it's supposed to be in English. Show mercy on the run and not reset you. I mean, I have free time saved in the earlier chapters because of me being very stupid earlier. Just like, how go in directions? Directions very hard. That guy went, aw. I don't know why I'm not in first person. Jesus. Maybe? Bet you'd be a red mech pilot. No. Haruka, no. No. I'm saying no especially because of the fact that for, like, the achievement stuff, that's one of the requests I have left of hers, is the virtual on one. Because trying to fucking beat that game, good lord. Absolute suffering. Oh shit, this also changes because of Legend, right? I think. Because I think I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use Muscle Soda at this point. Oops. I did not make note of that. And only remembered last minute. No. You know what? I'll take the fact that I didn't get my sword out in exchange for not getting fucking blown up and killed. Because, yeah, I'm sorry, I'd rather err on the side of caution than just die. Bye, Man in Black. I'll see you in 3 chapters? 2 chapters? 3? 2? Chapter 16. Also, he's fine, trust. Sorry, Karu. I didn't actually mean to bump into her like that. White Spawn being near Stardust is actually nice, because that means that there shouldn't be one here. Instead, I get a random lady that literally just spawned right in front of my face. Because it's like, yeah, don't think I didn't just fucking see that. She spawned out of fucking nowhere. I should probably not first person this, but whatever, it's fine. Too late now. Oh wait, yeah. It's the fucking fight, I'm dumb. And I think here the thing is you want to focus on Kurohashi first. Yeah. Because as long as he's stunned, he can't do anything. Gun enemy bad on Legend. Enemies with grenades also bad on Legend. I also wish that was the end of the chapter, but then it's like now you can skip 7 cutscenes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I also just realized though, with the like reset thing, I should also probably have a point where it's like if you use it, I will disregard because of the fact that the run is basically over. Like, for example, I do know for sure if you tried to reset the run, it's basically like the only thing left is the final QT. It's like I can't reset it. The run is literally done. I would have to kill Kiryu, and it's like, yeah, why would I do that when I can literally just finish it? That is the wrong taxi. Time to lose time. We're not getting that 152 that I see there. Actually, you know what, no. Okay, if I stay on the side of the street, I should be fine. I was about to say, I shouldn't actually go through Tenkaichi Alley, but then I realized, what do you call it? Oh wait, yeah, you can't go through the front. I'm taking Yakuza 6, thank you. Good job, brain. Casually lose time. I'd rather not get further banned than I already am. I mean, all I do is refund your points. So, after I take the, like, 5 minutes, it will probably take me to find where that screen is again to do that. Because I do know where it is, but I have a tendency to, like, take a few minutes to actually go back to it. Is there enough from picking the wrong taxi? Sounds fun. Yeah. I mean, it's it could be worse. Dying loses you more time. Especially since this is legend difficulty because of the fact that you have to go back to the menu. That's a fight spawn. I'm getting rid of that. But yeah, like, I don't think the run is inherently quote-unquote lost, but it's like next time I do it, I have free time saved because of me taxing to the wrong spot like a dumbass. The only way it would have been not so bad is if I had taxied to a location where there's an actual taxi right there for me to correct it immediately. But yeah, actually, I was about to say, what is my PB on this again? But it's 156.34. So yeah, what 156.34. I currently have 3 minutes and 36 seconds cut off from that already. I am probably losing time in this chapter again for the last incorrect taxi, but I think it will probably be like 20 to 30 seconds. So as long as I don't do anything else too stupidly wrong, this should still be probably like 153-ish. Just based off of what the best possible time is right now. What's your PB? The 156.34 that's at the bottom right now. And 156.34 is with me dying once, so. Kamura, please go away. I don't want to talk to you, sir. Okay, now I can actually go to Millennium Tower. Millennium Tower is the first location I gotta go to. Or first taxi, I guess, because I need to go to Bamtam specifically. Go here, go to the clinic, go to Stardust. 153 will be a huge PB then. Yeah. It's just basically like if I do another run, there's more time to cut off. Because I actually would be curious to see what the lowest you can bring this down to is on console. Also makes me feel bad still because I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong. Oh wait, no, actually no, never mind. I was supposed to be like, I think the existing world record that my 156 already like overtakes. I was supposed to be like, I don't think that person had any wrong taxis, and then I remembered like, oh wait a minute, no, they did actually. Sir, can you calm down? Thank you. Okay, before I leave, I am healing. At least a little bit, because I know the next guys can kill me easily. Nice enemy spawn. Just like free pass. Yeah, there's my time loss. Let's go. How much time do I lose for the wrong taxi? I think it is actually going to be 20 seconds. Yeah, 21, basically. So, at least I calculated it right. And yeah, now the best possible time is at 1:53:19 because of that. Rip. It could have been better. It could have been better, but my stupid ass went in taxi to Millennium Tower instead of Tenkaichi Street. And now I'm just like, oh, okay. Well, fuck me, I guess. No 152. No 152, I guess, unless chapter... I don't think there's time for me to save in this chapter, but, chapter 16 there might be. I'm back. Welcome back. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab extra muscle soda this time. I am pretty sure I have enough for the finale. So I'm not actually concerned at this point about the... Instead, we're just gonna chill here and wait. There are no time lapses, they're just time saves for future runs. I mean, yeah, that's basically kind of how I'm looking at it. Just like, oh, okay, well, there's free time save for next time. Just like with, what chapter was it? Chapter 4? With me, like, running in the wrong direction for a hot second a few times. It's like, oh, well, that's free time save for next time, I guess. But, yeah, we're just gonna sit here. It's kind of unfortunate because this is literally a break chapter in an 8% as well. Like, you'd be doing the same thing, the only difference is that you would actually have to go to the vending machine for most of the sodas. And the only reason why I went last time I did New Game Plus Legends is because I was like, I don't know if I actually have enough in my inventory to get through the whole thing. And then realized, like, oh yeah, no, I have more than enough. Oops. But I don't... I was gonna say, I don't know if that actually affects how long you have to wait here for. Also, what the fuck is Haruka going on about? I'm on a seafood diet now? Well, that's unfortunate, my dude. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. I was actually already drinking. But yeah. Just like, I probably should use this time while I have a hand free very easily to actually take a drink. Also, pull the bigger brain move of put cough drop in mouth. Easy. Seafood, yes, seafood. Also, hey there, Sleepo, how's it going? That's what I thought, yeah. I was gonna say my model probably made it, like, slightly obvious, but yeah. So I think it does have, like, a very easy tell when I am drinking. How fucking dare you, video game? Last time I have to deal with fight spawns and you're like, yeah, he's a fight spawn for you. Apparently that does actually take time to go to the vending machine. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't go to vending machine. You lose time. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay, fair enough. Playing... Getting more off of them? Damn. Also, still weird to me that they actually removed the thing that doesn't let you, record the finale. It's like, okay, good, I'm glad you did, but also just like, damn. I'm at 42k. Holy shit. That's fine. I didn't need to do that full combo, it just that by the time I kind of realized, it was like, oh, well, rip. Same idea with that one. Okay, I need every gun guy gone ASAP. Okay, you. And you. Good. Fuck both those guys. And take these guys out. Very nice. I actually thought for a second it was actually going to be too far away from one of them. Okay, I was too far away for the attempt to break the barrier though. There's a traffic wand on the ground, damn. Traffic wand is probably garbage, but it's still just very funny to me. My inventory's full, how fucking dare. Modern day casters? What do you mean? Oh wait, yeah, no money doesn't matter. Oh, guys with guns, yeah. Yeah, the fucking... Dude, especially worse when you're on legend difficulty, because it doesn't take a whole lot of them to kill you. To the point where I'm actually tempted to heal here real quick. Actually, you know what? I might be fine. Oh, no. Yeah, I was like, that was bad. That was bad, and that was on me for not, bothering to, keep my camera correct. Though, I guess the guy ran over fast enough, so it's fine. Sir, I need you to die. Thank you. Okay, this is where I'm actually legitimately concerned. I was gonna say, if he can stay where he is... Thank you. I wanted to skip the cutscene. I don't think there's a single time where I looked at the health bar that it wasn't on low. Yeah. You basically want Kiryu dying on New Game Plus, it's just that on Legend difficulty you're taking more risk with it as a result. Cool, anyway. that part's all done. Oh yeah, I got 3 muscle sodas. I'm more than fucking good. Jesus. Because 1 muscle soda will generally last at least between Ryuji and Deijin Kim, or Terada, whichever you want to call him by. And then worst case scenario, I might need to use one for Ryuji's final fight. That was very rude, sir, and I do not trust that. Thank you. The final boss is Sephiroth. He doesn't use the sword on his final boss fight. Thankfully. Actually, I might need to heal again. Because, Terada... Even though Terada himself is like a so-so type of thing, because if I can take him out fast enough, it's not going to be too much of an issue. My problem is going to be with his QTEs. Second option already anyway, fair enough. Yeah, I am absolutely healing, and I don't care if it knocks me out of critical health. Yeah, I was like, I knew that QTE would do enough where I need to actually be legitimately concerned about it. Wait, did I not? Was the QTE circle and I hit square by accident? Because I thought it said square, but I was also not looking at it very well. Also, yeah, I need to use a muscle soda to start Ryuji's fight. Rip. But we didn't die. It's Deathless Run. Teehee. Unless I fail Ryuji's final QT, but you know, that at that point I'm just... At that point that's entirely on me. I know the first QT is already circle, so that's fine. So much so that I'm already literally mashing circle. Also, yeah, Muscle Soda and Kiryu being at, like, death range health, yeah, Ryuji's done. $153.13. There you go. Yeah, I did actually manage to gold that despite being kind of dumb in some spots, which is interesting. Because I would have thought that would have not golded. GG, thanks, Sleepo. This looking like the liquid also have fight. GG, thanks, middle. Now I'm kind of curious if I need to edit my... Yeah, I think I do. Is that a record? Yes, that is now my PB, and that would also be new world record for that, because it's faster than my previous time. I had world records for New Game Plus Legend already pending at 156.33. And 153.13 is way faster, so... Nice, grants, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit that, I think, though, then.
あの爆弾
Actually, I
は
guess I
爆発
should
しないこ
double
とが分
check
かって
in
いたのか
Discord, because, yeah.
分からなかった。
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
general
it's
thing,
so-
though, is that, like, if you had a pending run, you should probably,
お前に
what do you call it?
何を信じ
I
てほ
think
しかっ
if
た
you
んだ
usually had a pending record, you should generally edit it if it's not
風間の
already
安さんへの気持ちだったんだと思う。
world record on the wrong taxi percent. Yes, exactly. Which makes me feel bad, but at least it's deathless this time.
その言葉に
How
嘘は
long
な
does
か
it
った
usually
って
take to
わけだ
get verified? It literally depends on the game. Kiwami 2 is usually actually kind of quick because there are 4 mods, I think? Yeah, 4. Though I have noticed it's been like slightly slower than normal, and I think it's taken... I had 2K2 runs verified earlier. What is the difference between those two dates? Let me see. 28. So for 2 of my runs that I had pending, it took about 2 weeks to get verified. And I know 2 weeks is usually like the higher like cap of it. But yeah, it kind of depends on the game, because I also know that like for Dark Ties, for example, when I had like the New Game Plus Professional PB as well as the any percent one, like I submitted those and those are verified within a few hours. So it depends on the game. Every wrong taxi is time save in the next run. Yes, exactly. Also, you know, me trying to go through the wrong fucking door to get into Sedona, because, yeah, you... In this game, you have to use the back door. You can't use the front door. I was... I think it's because of the fact that I ended up going through Tenkaichi Alley, which you do actually do a couple of times at least in Yakuza 6. Where it probably just kind of killed my muscle memory for a hot second, and so I'm usually thinking like, oh, okay, if I'm going through Tenkaichi Alley to get to Sedona, then I need to go through the front door, and then remembering this is K2, front door not usable, back door only. Interesting, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, because if your runs are still pending on Infinite Wealth, yeah, that's a board that has 3 mods. One of those mods is inactive, so you basically only have 2 that can verify. And one of them may have mentioned something. So, and then yeah, K2 kind of depends, because it depends on who handles it. And then so for like K3 and Dark Ties, I noticed that Rebel is very quick to verify stuff. Because that's who verified at least the runs I submitted recently to that. How long did this take? I don't remember. That was also 2 weeks, yeah. Oh, that has even less, damn. I didn't realize Yakuza 6 only has 2 mods. I thought it had 3 still for some reason. Why did I think it had 3? Huh, whatever. Anyway, yeah. No rush, just glad I have it on video. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I think for most boards anyway, and this is not exclusive to this series, I think it's generally... Most people will not get too bothered if it's over 2+ weeks. If you maybe ask about it, if you were inclined. If you ask about it like literally the day after, then it's like, excuse me, like, what the fuck? But even then, I'd probably still just leave it, honestly. But I'm also the type of person who's I'm the type of person I'm not gonna name what this was specific to or anything. I am the type of person who will wait months to ask about things. Um, because I had something. I'm being intentionally vague on this on purpose. I think there's some people who might know what I'm referring to with this. There was something I asked, or like sent something in, I think in February, and I did not get anything back on it until shit, when did I? I have to look at my email now. I'm like, I think it was like at least 4 months, maybe more. Not that. Uh, 702. Oh, my original's not in there. That's fine. Where's my sent emails? Damn it. There we are. Oh, sorry. No, it was half a year. Feel like I'm bothering people if I press the matter. Yeah, that's basically how I am. Like, I, I'm also more likely to kind of ask about something if someone brings up something kind of related. And I feel it's been like enough time where it makes sense to ask. Because that's how the situation where the thing I just mentioned that I waited 6 months for. The only reason why I ended up asking about it is because people were being told like, oh, if you want this thing, send a message. And then I was like, okay, what about the previous thing? And it's like, yeah, we did that already. And I'm just like, uh, I didn't get anything. So, yeah. But yeah, part of me might ask though, just to double check, just to mostly not, in part, just to not add more work for people, and in part so that, how do I phrase this? It's partially not wanting to make extra work for people, and also just, I had a phrasing in my head and it just completely left for like what would be correct for what the other thing I was thinking of. I guess to basically have it so I don't have two pending submissions, but it's only one because of the fact that it's the same category, same difficulty, etc., etc. Where it's like I basically would just have to change I would have to change the time that it was ran, the time of the actual run, and the video link. Everything else would stay the same. Like it's still a PS5 run, still New Game Plus, still Legend difficulty, still on console. Also, hey there, Matcha. How's it going? I guess outside of doing Lost Judgment stuff. Because yeah, I think most times I think the Splatoon boards are the only exception that I'm aware of for this. I think most times people ask you to generally edit a pending run if you have one that is already pending and you've basically beaten that time. I know the Splatoon boards they don't ask for that, and Splatoon boards will generally be like, yeah, just submit them all, shrug. But the Splatoon series also has like a fuck ton of people who can verify stuff, so it makes sense. Actually, even to that point, because the fact that when Twitch changed their thing for like how highlights work or whatever, where a bunch of groups were like, yeah, we're not taking Twitch highlights anymore for run submissions, and the Splatoon boards were the same. For any Splatoon game specifically, they specifically asked like, can you please change it to something that is not Twitch? To the point where it's like it doesn't matter how many of them you have to switch, they will still go through, re-verify them all. They just want the video links changed. Which is just like, oh, okay, well, all of them are on YouTube, so here you go, have fun. I'm looking at 100% clips on Lost Judgment, making 10 CN. Nice. Also, yeah, that reminds me, I was originally considering doing a Splatoon Raiders run last night, and then I was like, yeah, no, my voice is like dying too much. Split on my runs to YouTube as well. Yeah. Like, I think I was originally doing that from the start anyway. Um, just because of the fact that it's like I know that YouTube is like permanent type of thing. Unless, you know, you lose your channel or some shit. Um, but then yeah, when Twitch like made that highlight change, it's like, okay, well, I'm already in a good position because all my runs are literally already somewhere permanent. I think I think even because SRC has the whole thing where once the Twitch highlights things happened or whatever, they have a thing where you can mark if a run is safe or not if it has a Twitch link. And I think there was only one run of mine where I had to mark it as like deleted, so to speak. But if you look in the like little description area for that run, there is a YouTube link to it. So it's like it still exists. It just doesn't exist as a Twitch highlight anymore because I accidentally deleted it like a dumbass when I was trying to sort through like what can I get rid of and what can I keep. So hard and confusing. Is it gonna hang if I'm gonna 100% it? I was gonna say I don't remember the robotics club too much, but to be fair, the amount of time I spent with Lost Judgment's like club system is very little. I did enough to unlock all of the stuff in the dance club, and that's it. But yeah, just I think as well if you look on Twitch, I think there is like a specific I think there is a specific section on there that has like all of the actual highlights that are like left on um SRC. I'm also trying to remember what run it was actually that I accidentally deleted. See if I can find it. I think it was an OG1 run. 247.37. It's not that one. Oh yeah, right. I was like, it's not the 247 whatever run that I had on OG1, but then I remembered, oh yeah, right, because Twitch wouldn't even let me highlight that for some reason. I found it. It's an OG1 run. Whatever I had at 2 hours 26 minutes. It's like there's a YouTube link in the description, so you can still run it, no problem. Or still watch it, no problem, rather, sorry. But if you look at the actual like Twitch highlight that's supposed to be linked, the Twitch highlight itself is just fucking gone. You need to take the link directly from speedrun. Yeah, actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I I think you and someone else commented on it. at least within like the last little bit. And I only just realized the other day that the video is one of the ones that's still unlisted, and I was like, wait, this is unlisted, but it's getting like more comments and what have you than like my not unlisted stuff has. What? So what I might do is actually have that as the because like something I've been doing recently is like on Mondays I will like take one of my unlisted runs and switch it to public. I will probably do that one next, just because it's like, yeah, I thought that was already publicly visible outside of the stream archive that has it, and it's like, no, apparently it's not. Oops, my bad. Because yeah, the only way you can get to it if it's unlisted is either what you did, which is go to it through SRC. The other thing is I do have a playlist specifically on YouTube that is all of my speedruns, including ones that were done for marathons. So anything anything from what's hard. Anything that I've speedran, even if it's not necessarily a PB, is going to be in there. 100% any of the clubs on Lost Judgment. Only the dance club. That's the only one. Find you when you search the name either. Okay, that part's interesting because I don't think YouTube should be hiding the name. Let me see something real quick. I suppose if you look up the name Dubious, it might be harder to find. Um, yeah, because I was gonna say I don't even see it right now. I opened up a private tab just to make sure that it's like not being what do you call it? Not being affected by like my own previous search results. If I look up this, yeah, if I look up Dubiasu, which is how my Twitch name is written, uh, that immediately brings up everything of mine on YouTube. To the point where it also gives me the stream link for like right now. You see the stream link for right now, it shows me all my YouTube shorts, etc., etc., and I'm like, oh, okay. So you basically have to look it up under what my Twitch name is to get it, like, very instantly. I'm also finding it very funny, like, remembering, ah, yes, sometimes I put effort into my thumbnails, sometimes I don't. You can tell exactly when those are. Everybody's stuff. Are you saying you've only done one club in Lost Judgment so far, or are you just pointing out that I did? Because, yeah. The, the only reason why I did Dance Club 100% is because I did a Kaito Files run for Later Arcader's Super Showcase last year, and when I got asked basically, like, can I submit an incentive of something I can show off after the run, potentially. And so I did basically like a highlight reel type of thing of all the mini games, or a good amount of them that you can play in Lost Judgment. And the person was like, the dance club one might be the best choice here. So I was like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? And then I kind of had to sit there and realize, like, I have like, I think this was like less than a week to the event, so it's like I have less than a week to sit here and unlock all of the dance club songs. and also actually learn them. Um, and then even more funny, depending on how you want to look at it. More funny on top of that is that I didn't even finish the entirety of Dance Club, like just unlocking stuff until the day of. So I basically had to learn the songs within like a matter of hours. And it was just like, holy shit. What one of those things where it's like, you know what? Done it once, it was okay, and thankfully it is now properly unlocked for both PS4 and PS5 as a result. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't think I'd want to try to do that again. At least not like last minute. If I'm doing it casually on my own time or whatever, sure, whatever. But having to like run through it, it's like, mm-mm. I think I'm good. But yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily the foreign characters part. I think it's partially because my handle is basically the same as my YouTube handle is effectively the same as my Twitch username. It just has an underscore in front. And then the fact that dubious is probably a common enough name slash word that other people's stuff will probably show up first before mine, unfortunately. Which is the downside of when you have a common ass username, is that it's just like, yeah, try to find try to find try to find some people's channels when they have common usernames can be a pain in the ass unless they are the one that like in a sense dominates anything that that name would come up under. I've done like next to nothing otherwise other than the dance club for Lost Judgment. Like even achievement wise, most of my achievements are literally just because of Kaito files and playing the game casually. Actually, my yeah, to the point even on PS4 and PS5, I don't even have the main game completed. But yeah, shit. Now I'm trying to think of like, do I want to do another New Game Plus Legend run, or do I want to just be like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine as is. Interesting. The main reason why I'm saying interesting is because it's like, if I did end stream right now, who would I even have to raid out to? And then I'm like, oh, someone who's usually not online at the same time as me is on, which is very interesting. But yeah, should probably at least get off the screen. Do I want to save? I mean, the premium adventure save is literally right there. Actually, I'm kind of curious on something real quick, unrelated to New Game Plus trends. Because I know it doesn't carry over sub-stories. Carries over my pictures. Completion list, that's what I want to see. Oh! That... Okay, that's interesting. That carries over a lot more than I thought. Gotta go night night. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy your sleep, Metal, and thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I have more than 2 files on most games. I know on the Switch 2 version of this, I have all my practice saves for any percent. So I have like 1 per chapter. 1 per chapter, and I think chapter 5 has 2 of them because of Clay Creator. I can actually double check that right now. I can double check that right now very easily by hitting the button and then waiting to see my Switch stuff and then opening Kiwami 2. But yeah, I think chapter 5, and I think there was another chapter on this that I had 2 saves for instead of 1. Yeah, Premium Adventure, that's for New Game Plus. Yeah, chapter 5 has 1 right before Claim Creator. Oh, chapter 8 actually has 1 too for Token Kill. And then, okay, yeah, chapter 9 was the one I was thinking of when you go to fight Shindo. I don't remember why I have a Premium Adventure save right there. Oh yeah, chapter 10, chapter 11, chapter 12. Yeah, so all the other chapters is only 1. How many files do I have on Switch? Total... I have 28, and all of the chapter 10 ones here were in the middle of runs, so it's me save loading a fight spawn away. One of these 2 is an Amon save. I don't remember which one, it might be both. And yeah, anything from chapter 16 downwards, all of those are practice saves except for the Premium Adventure ones. Either the fact that New Game Plus on Infinite Wealth didn't carry over everything either, especially Doko Progress. At least you could reduce some tasks to max out personality and weakening easier, yeah. Oh wait, so for Infinite Wealth, do you not have Awakening and Personality like fully done? Because I think... I know for sure Kiryu's Awakening was fully done without me needing to go into New Game Plus in any capacity. I don't remember if I finished Ichiban's personality traits in like the initial playthrough type of thing, or if I did it as a New Game Plus thing. I did. Okay, fair enough. I was about to say, because I'm like, wondering, just kind of in my head, like, I feel like those should already be maxed out somehow, especially Kiryu's side. Kiryu's felt like it was stupidly easy to do. Ichiban was someone that was a pain in the ass, because I think there was... I have a vague recollection that there was like 2 personality traits of his that were like really fucking annoying to get up in levels. Can't handle too many files on any games. Yeah, I don't mind having multiple files, but something I've been trying to do lately is like for games that I speedrun, I specifically want to try to make like practice saves, especially for any percent. Cause yeah, like for K2, all of my practice saves are on Switch 2, right here. For Gaiden, all of my practice saves are on the PS5 version. There's something else I made practice saves for too, and I'm trying to remember what it was. I don't think it was Dark Ties. How's it run on Switch 2? about pretty normal, I'd say. Like, it runs at 30 FPS though. Wait, I should double check. Okay, it's L. I was like, what is my button for running? I started waking on my first new game plus personality in my third or fourth. Yeah. I think Awakening was done just on normal playthrough. But personality, I'm pretty sure I had to go into New Game Plus 4 because, yeah, it was like kind of a pain in the ass. And this was the last stat I maxed. Got the last couple of points to mismatch, which was kind of funny. I stream didn't pick up the plat notification. Oh yeah, because you have to stream directly off of the PS5, right? Because yeah, in my case, because I'm using a capture card, all of those notifications go through like very easily. Also, I don't know why I loaded the Clan Creator save, because fuck Clan Creator. I wish I could hit exit minigame and it'd be like, yeah, you're done. All good. Because no, it doesn't let you do that. It would be nice, but no. Because yeah, kind of just to your point of the platinum notification, when I did the achievements for this, what do you call it? When I did the achievements for this, I specifically did a New Game Plus Legend run to get the Legend achievement, which was also the last one I needed. So if you actually go back into my archives and you watch the first New Game Plus Legend run I did of this on PS5, you'll actually see the notifications at the end of the run of like, what the hell's the achievement name in Japanese? Kimi wa Legend? But you basically get that, and then you get, that is not the thing I wanted. I wanted to earn date. Oh, Kimi Koso Legend, right there. And then, yeah, you got the one that's for actually finishing the whole thing. It's just on PS5, yeah. I could run it on my PS4 if I wanted to, but it's like, why would I? Kind of seems redundant. Next to favorite game series, it's at least one of them. I also do like the Splatoon series too. Got PS4 also. I mean, yeah, because I was gonna say I had the PS4 long before I had a PS5, so it was just like, well, shrug. Part of me is maybe tempted at some point to try 6 on the PS4, but I don't know if I care enough about it. Not to mention the load times would be much fucking slower. Achievement notifications made streaming the game a couple weeks ago, yeah. PS5's better. Yeah, no, like, it's very funny when for Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties, the Switch 2 version basically runs circles around the PS4 load times. Even though both of them run at 30 FPS, but the Switch 2 load times are just like, yeah, you might see a loading screen for like 2 seconds. Whereas PS4, it's like, okay, let me set my controller down and wait for you. And this is including the fact that my PS4 has an SSD in it, so it's faster than it should be. Oh, so yeah, I was gonna say, if the completion list fully came over, then like, yeah, Substories is done, Battle is done, Clan Creator is done. I need to make 17 million yen in Cabaret Club Grand Prix. I have a bunch of minigame stuff left. I have the 100,000 points in Mahjong though, somehow. Uh, 27 million is PS5. Let me boot the Switch 2 one back up because I think it was less than that. Actually, no, it might be more. Because I didn't do clan creator stuff on this file. Hold on. I didn't do like the completion list stuff on this file because Switch 2 doesn't have achievements. What do I have on this file actually? 28 million yen. I have more. I also don't have every ability unlocked. Don't have every ability unlocked to the point where all of the... Yeah, I was gonna say, these ones don't really matter, but I was gonna say all of the tag team ones I don't have unlocked. What skin is he wearing? On Switch 2 I have the comedian outfit on. Because I was like, hell yeah, comedian. Get them glasses. I was about to say, I don't remember why I was at the batting center until I realized it's like... I was probably trying to do the same thing I did on PS5 and get the two books from this guy. These. Secret Book of Batting and the Essence of Batting Primer. Okay, wait, how the Okay, apparently I did the 100 million yen on Switch 2, but I didn't do it on PS5. How the fuck? I don't actually recall doing that much of the Cabaret Club Grand Prix where that should actually be triggered and like actually completed. So I'm actually kind of confused there. Clean Creator I know should be empty, or not empty, but like not completed. Because I didn't do it. Apparently I didn't do For the Songs at Karaoke. Sub-stories I do know are done because I specifically went out of my way to unlock Amon. And these two are also not done. I was meant to be like, why did it hit the B button twice, but it's because my back pedals. Switch doesn't have achievements? No. There's like some games, like I know Splatoon 3 has in-game achievements that you can get, but otherwise it's like, yeah, no. You don't have an achievement system. Some games have their own in-game ones, and that's the most you get. That's why it's just like, yeah, not as inclined to do, like, say, Claim Creator, when it's like, I don't have to. There's no reason for me to do it. At least with something like Sub-Stories, it's like, okay, well, if you unlock Amon, at least this is why I did it. It's like, at least if you unlock Amon, not only does it make it so you can do meme runs if you want to, like where you only use, like, say, rocket launchers or bowling ball, but as well, I do think usually having an Amon save so that you can include it as a possible incentive for stuff is like a decent-ish idea. I'm pretty sure that's what one of my saves on this is, even. Yeah, I think it's what this one is. I can find out in a second. Yeah, it should be this one. Yeah, this is saved right before you would go to fight Amon. Or start the chain of sub-stories for Amon, I guess. Because that's where I have one of my Switch 2 saves as well. It's like right before you would start that chain of sub-stories. Specifically so that it's just like, yeah. If I wanted to do the Amon relay, I can do that. I hate that I'm looking at this, I'm like, Majima Saga? Majima Saga? Maybe? Okay, before I do that, I want this. Okay. I thought for a second I screwed up my volume settings, but I did not. Actually, you know what? I haven't done Majima Saga in a hot second. I just remembered I never did Majima Saga, really? Oh no. I mean, let's be real. Are you missing out? Actually, sorry. That's a lie. If you've not watched the cutscenes at least, yes, you are missing out. If you haven't played it though, but you've seen what happens in it, that's the point where I'm like, are you really missing anything? Now I'm just like, you know what? I wanna kind of give this a go because I haven't actually done a Majima Saga run in a hot second. Never saw the scenes. Okay. Well, thankfully during a run you skip them all, so it's not like you have to see them and get spoiled. You do get spoiled on how subpar this is though to play. Excuse me, dudes. Got a meeting with Alan, and then just leave him. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. Just like, I could be doing anything else and I'm just like, Majima Saga though? Maybe? Maybe? That could go better. Thought it was 10 hours. No, it is... Well, if you... No, actually, yeah, I think even if you watch all the cutscenes, it's not that long. Because I know I completed it in one stream before. That was... But yeah, no, speedrun-wise, it's like 10 minutes-ish. 10 to 12, depending on what you're running it on. I am holding my control stick really badly. Okay, there we go, fixed it. Where do you go when you're like, what taxi do I need to take to go somewhere? The answer is Pink Street. Excuse me, lady. You know what? First person, fuck it. And unlike with Mine, it's like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go this way. Because I need... Actually, no, yeah, you go to the same place with both of them. Also, I'm stupid. The door I need is right here. I just lost time for that. I just lost time for that because this load screen is stupidly long for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, plus 7 seconds, you might as well toss this run out. Oh man, no one actually like screaming at Majima for once. I almost was about to hold down the R2 button, or L2 button rather even, and then it's like, hold on. Majima doesn't need action in this game except in the last fight. There we go. Tournament stage, nice. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to finish. Actually, you know what I should actually do? What I should do after this run is Majima Saga on hard difficulty. Because that I actually haven't done yet. And I don't know how... I was gonna say, I don't know how much worse it is, outside of the fact that I'm pretty sure you need to spin to win a lot more to kill enemies. But also, yeah, when I should also make the point out, I have actually streamed for over 10 hours before. I think the longest stream I've done is like 12 to 13-ish? And that was actually while playing Infinite Wealth. Okay, let's see how these boys want to react today. Okay, not too bad. I was gonna say, if those two can stay together. 40 hours, Jesus Christ. I don't think I'd be able to do that much. At least not without sleeping somewhere in there. But yeah, I do specifically remember when playing Infinite Wealth, there was a stream I had that was like over 12 hours-ish, because one of the things with YouTube is it will not save stream archives that are over 12 hours. It will cut it off. So I explicitly remember having to like have two basically have the YouTube archive and then upload the stuff that it cut off as a separate upload. Pray tell, why did I fucking save time in chapter? Why did I save time in chapter 2? What the fuck? Video game, what are you doing? Video game, you're supposed to suck. I'm kidding. But I'm just like, how? It's like, we're 7 seconds behind? How about we become like, basically just zero that out. So the rest of this is literally gonna depend on luck and skill. Mostly luck. Because it depends on how much this fucking guy and the guy after this want to cooperate. I was gonna say, I don't really want to stay in the corner with Kawamura. Because Kawamura can actually stun lock you. I was like, I'm not gonna bother spinning again. Fuck that. we ain't got time to spin again. Also, this intro is like 20 to 30 seconds long, so if you're looking at the timer right now like, PB possible. No, not really. Unless the rest of this fight goes really well. Trying to not actually. I was trying to avoid that, firstly. I was also gonna say I'm trying to not heat action. Excuse me, sir. I'd like to heat action you, please. Thank you. I'm trying to not heat action him until he's face transitioned. Game? No? Okay. What do you think? This is why I hate Majima Saga, this fucking guy. You know what? Since I know I have it, I literally just need one heat action, he's dead. Fuck you, buddy. I'm out of here. And now I'm endurance, so I'm playing a game I'm really into. Come with me, have 2-day sessions. Yeah, my type of endurance is probably like me playing for closer to a day at most. But 2 days, no. I don't think my brain would actually allow me to do that, and I say this knowing that I have like actual insomnia. Like, I would actually probably crash it at that point. Also, okay, hold on, let me do a thing here. I was gonna say, I didn't gold anything last run, so yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, what I was gonna do is like, wait a minute. Majima Saga hard difficulty run? I also forgot I have to go to the autosave screen. Let's see how bad this is. Or if it's just like, yeah, whatever. I think when I played through this casually, I did it on normal difficulty, so it might not actually be too bad. I'm also still wondering if first person is worth using as Majima. Because I'm only used to using first person with Kiryu, because it does actually help you get through people faster. Oh no, okay, you know what? No, we're not gonna use first person as Majima. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. I don't need the sound of Majima breathing like that in my ears very loudly. It's already kind of like, when just running normally, but I'm just like, yeah, I don't need that to be even worse. So, yeah, no. Unless I could find an actual speed benefit to it, no first person is Majima. Actually, I don't know how many people here have done, actually, I guess even played 3x0, but especially done runs of it. When there's a chapter where you have Nishiki with you, and he's so fucking close to Kiryu that you literally get him talking in like one of your ears really loudly. Excuse me, dudes. And it's usually to the point where I'm like, oh, okay, cool, we get free Nishiki ASMR in this speedrun. Lovely. Things that you're like, I don't know if we actually need that. Oh, okay, you know what, that was on me. For forgetting that, yeah, Pink Street. There's the thing there. Also, yeah, it might help if I actually hit the right door this time. You know what, I'll do it here, because it does seem like the stairs, like, stops his, kind of stops his breathing sound a little bit. Excuse me, sir. I was hoping those two would have stayed closer together. Okay. What time am I gonna get in this chapter? I just realized I'm like not even halfway fucking through it. There's still 2 fights to deal with. Wait, 2? 2. Because there's this one after leaving the Cabaret Grand, and then there's the one going to Kogushi Kaikan. It's hard. Also, it'd be nice if Amon stops texting me. I feel like that's also a run I should try at some point, is the all bosses run. But the downside with that is I'd actually have to figure out where all the street bosses are. Because I don't actually know. I know where some of them are, but not all of them. I would have liked more than one guy there. There we go, this should hit 3. Yeah, come on boys. Walk towards me so I can hit you all easier. There we go. I don't know what it says where it literally just feels like there's no difference except for the fact that the fucking enemies are tankier. Oh no, I have to spin to win more times to kill people. Oops. Oops. Shrug. I was hoping that the 2 of them would come closer together, so I didn't have to waste my time with this fucking guy. Yes, Majima, I agree. Majima calling them boring. Oh god, I just realized, how bad is Ibuchi on this? And before, it's the same idea, was just like you need to spin to win more times, but otherwise, whatever. Actually, now that I think about it, there is actually one thing that will make probably his and Kawamoto's fights worse. I'm pretty sure the heat action damage you do is going to start scaling. Like, noticeably scaling, I guess I should clarify. Sir, can you calm down for a second? Yeah. I think that basically is it. And probably actually have to heal now that I think about it, because harder difficulty means that gun enemies will hit you for more damage. I'm making a face for a reason. Don't mind me. I probably should have waited on that, but whatever. Yeah, heat damage is absolutely scaling. So at this point, I'd argue that heat actions are more to reset his positioning more than anything. And to, you know, get that cheeky overhead stab. That's exactly what I didn't want him to do. Okay, I was like, I don't think that quite kills him. Sir, cut that shit out. Okay, good. I was like, depending on how fast that takes me to kill him or not, that might be a problem. But no, it was fine. Because I noticed world record's like 10 minutes, 44 seconds, and it's like, But that is, I was gonna say, that is third place. Third place on first attempt doing it. But also, yeah, it basically amounted to what I thought it would, of just like, enemies are tankier, so you have to just spin to win more. Which, I'm sorry, is kind of like, shrug. Very big shrug moment from that. Uh-oh. It's like, why do I have something moving by my foot, but it's one of the wheels to the... There's two containers under this table that have like wheels so I can actually move them in and out very easily. It was the wheel to one of them that I was poking at. But yeah, at some point I should actually de-rest and do any percent runs of this, because if... I feel like if New Game Plus is, like, doing it on normal difficulty, if New Game Plus is about an hour 51, then it makes me wonder what any percent can be dropped down to. Because part of me I think the main thing is I'm wondering if it's actually possible to get sub 2 hours on any percent. On this version, specifically. I know on the Switch 2 you wouldn't be able to because it loads too slowly. Actually, no, sorry. It's actually not fully the load times, it's also the fact that it's running at 30 FPS. Like, both of those things combined is basically like, yeah, I don't think you can get sub 2 hours on Switch 2. Especially since I was struggling to even try to get sub 2 hours on Switch 2 for New Game Plus, so... that's also something to consider. But I do have to wonder if you could do that on PS5. Yeah, I guess doing Majima Saga on hard difficulty though, I can mark that off the list. I should probably, like I said earlier, I should probably learn all street bosses because I actually would be curious to see how fast that is on this version. Because looking at the leaderboards for K2 at least, I don't think anyone's done it on the native PS5 version. I think it's just New Game Plus and any percent, and any percent I've actually not submitted the only any percent run I've done because I don't believe anyone else has done it yet. In New Game Plus, the only reason why I did it is because it's like, well, someone else has finally decided to use the native PS5 version. Fuck it, I have no reason now not to do so myself. Whereas I don't exactly have that yet for, what do you call it? I don't have that necessarily yet for any percent, or like that reasoning. And I think more than anything, the only reason why I care to do any percent on the PS5 version to see like what it can go down to is more so for purposes of like submitting K2 to marathons. Because I will probably make it one of my Frost Fatale submissions, if I'm being honest. Now that I have specific actual like feedback that's directed towards like K2, it's like, okay, so I basically know what was missing, and it's a very easy thing to fucking correct. So I should probably do that. Anyway, though. As much as I would like to try to do another New Game Plus Legend run, I also am like, I can feel the stuff that I took at this, like, way before the start of stream starting to wear off, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be taking more or not, so... I'm probably gonna leave it here. Leave it here with, you know, Majima Saga runs done. And then, yeah, probably finish more of my, attempt at, clearing, hard drive space afterwards. I'm trying to think, though. Let me double check. I think I had my schedule already for next week to work. In before, this is like last week where I tried to check my work schedule on stream, and then it's like, nah bitch, you can't log in, and it's like, excuse me? Okay, no, it let me log in. Like, fuck. I was gonna say that should be empty. Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have my work schedule for next week, but I wanted to double check, and yeah, I do. So I will probably not be back until next Friday. I do have at least one thing effectively already planned out for next week. Which is also a new game that I haven't played on stream yet. I noticed something, I think it was like yesterday-ish or the day before, because some of the stuff that I've been doing this week, especially on the days where I wasn't like sick or whatever, is I've been like updating certain things, and one of the things I did is the web page that has like all the stuff that's been played and completed on stream casually. And I noticed that I have actually not played a whole lot of new stuff this year. And it's like, even when it comes to like later parts of the year, I think there's only like one, aside of Halloween, because Halloween I do actually have games set aside for that already, so that will effectively up that count. But outside of that, and like Control Resonant, which comes out in September, it's like I don't actually have like a whole lot of actual new games planned to play on stream. I've actually just been doing speedrun stuff more often than not, or achievement stuff. So yeah, you can expect at least one new game next week because of me having mostly because of me having been given a key to it. So it's just like, yeah, that's one thing for next week. But otherwise, I'm like, probably Dark Ties practice ? Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if, I assume the answer is no, but I was like, I don't know if the incentives for Super Showcase have been gone through yet. Or gone through and approved, or declined even. Let me find it real quick. No, they have not, which is fine. Also, yeah, I should probably actually have that show up in there. Aha! Also, yeah, I didn't actually get to edit the message, but Panda will be on comms for that particular Dark Ties run. The downside is two of the things I've submitted is either a category change or a difficulty change, so it's like, it's possible it might end up being New Game Plus Professional, and it's also possible it might end up being any %, depending on what's taken. But for now, the baseline, at least, is New Game Plus. So, yeah, I suspect next week we'll probably be practicing at least that to some extent, and then, yeah, playing something new as well. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to do within the next couple of weeks, and I don't remember what the fuck it is right now. One of those things where it's like, I know I had it in the back of my head earlier, and I just don't remember what it is. I'm also just gonna switch that, because, yeah. But yeah, either way though, kind of feel bad though, because that basically means that like both of the Switch streams have been on the kind of shorter side. The only, I guess, plus side is both of them were over like what I prefer to have as a minimum, because I basically don't like it if I stream for less than 2 hours. It actually doesn't. It basically just doesn't feel right with me, and it's like, shrug. Unless there's like a very good reason for it. Like, I think the last time I streamed for less than 2 hours was because it was me doing a stream as part of a event with the Splatoon speedrunning community, where it was a bunch of us doing relay races, or relay runs rather even, as part of like a 10th anniversary uh, celebration thing for the series. Oh, actually, that might also be something else next week as well. Is yeah, the Raider. That's the thing. Splatoon Raiders was the thing I was trying to think of. Cause yeah, I kind of want to try to do Bottomless Buffet as a speedrun. New Game Plus Bottomless Buffet. But I don't know when would be a good time to try to do that, per se. So, I guess that's something to expect probably soon-ish TM. But anyway though, I'm gonna refresh this list real quick. So I have... Yeah, I was gonna say, I still have 2 raid target choices. One of them is someone who I actually almost never get to raid into. And the other is Abby, who I don't remember if Abby was someone I raided in... Oh wait, no, yeah, I raided in the Panda yesterday. But... yeah. I'm kind of like, do I want to flip a coin on this? Or what? Flip a coin and have the coin land in the box as usual. Good night. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, here, let me do the coin toss, I guess. Once I actually get this box repeated again for the 50 millionth time. Where is my camera? Get you all next one. Sleep well. Take care all. Yeah, thanks. This as well. It's stopping by. Here you go. You don't need the receipt actually. I'm gonna use this coin. Heads will go to Plague and tails will go to Abby. There you go, heads. So yeah, we are gonna go say hi to Plague, who is playing Phasmophobia. I almost said that incorrectly for some reason. You know, stream is open when DB starts messing with the avatar's hands. Yes, Plague has actually pointed at that exact same thing. I wish I was kidding, but yeah. Helps if I know how to spell the username. There you go. But yeah. Gonna send... I know I look over your avatar's hands. Straight out, I know it's over. So what you're saying is at some point I should be an absolute fucking troll. And, did I turn my camera off? No, I did not. There you go. Not that bad. What you're saying is I should be an absolute troll at some point and stream with my hands active for like most of the stream. That is what I'm hearing. Oh wait, hold on. Oh no, never mind. I was about to be like, oh no, is he actually ending a stream? But no, he's not. But yeah. Anyway though. Yeah, I'll be back though on Friday with probably a new video game. And yeah, until next Friday though, take care of yourselves, thank you for watching, and bye bye for now. And yeah, if you're on Twitch, go say hi to Plague. Anyway though, bye bye.